Okay, hey everybody. Welcome back to Subspace. Let me double check, make sure the sound's working. Oh, it's not. It's super not. Hold up. Oh man, that's super weird. Pardon the audio. Hold on. Oh no, it's good. I'm about to say it's a pass through. Weird. Hold on. Ugh. Whatever. It's a pass through. I don't understand why. Eh. So I'm gonna have to hear all the sounds. Ugh. Come on. Laptop, work with me. There. There we go. So I'm about to hear all the sounds super delayed. Oh, I didn't hit the thing. There we go. Oh. What's down here? Oh man. So, damn it. Pretty sure that's death. Yep. Yeah, um it's weird that okay, so the thing is I have like this pass through for the audio cables, and I have that so that I can hear the game while I have because there's just a weird delay, not a weird delay, but there's a delay to this, so I can't hear the game in real time. In real time, I do suppose it'd probably just be smart to just take the head out. Ow! Ow! Double ow! You're mean. Oh man. Oh. Really? Alright. Where are we going? I got cherry pie. Be my cherry pie. Give me the cherry pie. Alright, so I really don't have a lot to talk about today, tonight. I normally do my recording at what would be considered a normal hour to record, like somewhere between 11, I'd say somewhere between 10 and 12. And for whatever reason, I didn't tonight. Like I kept forgetting it was Saturday. I just it felt like oh no. I kept thinking it was God no. Hey. Oh, wrong direction. Oh. Yeah, I kept thinking it was, so it's like it's 1:26 now. It'll be 2 hours from now when I'm finished. It'll be 3 o'clock in the morning, which ain't really all that surprising. Stop. Damn it! There's nothing like that enemy that just that can hit you and you can't hit them, boy. Don't nothing beat it. That's fucking annoying. Please. God damn! Oh, that ain't happening. Golly, it hit so fucking hard. Like, why is it hitting so hard? Why not just play this on normal? Like, why did I feel the need to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it on fucking hard mode? I'll do some audio testing when I get back. Like, after this episode, because I should be able to have the headphones plugged into the thing and the sound still come through. Like, I don't understand why it wouldn't. I suppose. Give me some DK action, give me some Olimar action, give me some Smitty Blong action. How that you want to serve your lady daddy long? Make you want to put some turkey patties on. Ah. Oh man. This is I feel like this is, you know, what people should be doing during this isolation time. I was trying to grab it. I wasn't trying to hit it during these isolation times. Like, people who aren't working, like I know, like, people are, you know, tired of not working, like not being able to leave the house, which isn't true. You can leave the house. You just shouldn't be hanging out with like 30 motherfuckers at the same time. Like, but like, this is the time to do the stuff that you would normally never be able to do because you have like prior obligations. Hell out of here. Dunked on, son. Oh, that's right. It's this. Ah, you son of a fucking asshole. Piece of shit. Dick snatching. Motherfucker. Ugh. I'm about to say, did it just fly off the stage? It wasn't supposed to. Ugh. Thing is, like, I don't. After this is all said and done, I don't know what what's gonna like hit the 9 o'clock slot afterward. Completely possible I'll do something like Def Jam Vendetta, or I don't know. Eventually, it's not gonna be fighting games. Eventually, it's just gonna go back. It's gonna like be the Tony Hawk series and blah 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 blah. The Tony Hawk series won't be nearly as hard to do because I'll be able to play that through the PS3, maybe. I don't know. Like, I should be able to, but I can't guarantee it because like it's a PS1. I'm like, I have the disc. I have the PS1 disc for Pro Skater 1, 2, and I have the PS1 disc for 4 because I have a tendency to collect shit no one needs. Like, oh man, you know what? Let's talk about collecting. I'm pretty sure I haven't talked about like this before. So I indeed do have like a weird selection of collections. A good chunk of it's toys. I don't necessarily collect games, especially not anymore. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say if you have old games and you've not bought any new ones. If you don't buy video games, even if you don't intend to play them, I don't consider that collecting. Like, if you only buy games that you want to play, that's not collecting games. That's buying video games. Because, like, I could say, oh, I have a nice, I have a collection of GameCube games. I don't really have a collection. I have the games I had as a kid and as a teenager. You know, those are, like, the games I had. That's it. That's kind of it. Same goes for Nintendo 64 games. Like they're not. It's not really a collection. It's the games I had. Like I have bought GameCube games and PS1 games since I became like since like those consoles were no longer relevant. I would say those are collections. It's based on the Ice Climber stage. I don't know if y'all can you notice that. Wow. Like those are collections. Like I don't need. I did not need to buy. Get the. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Like I didn't need to buy Pro Skater 1 for the 64. I could have easily played it on the emulator, like on PC, and it would have played just as fine. And I probably would have even been able to cheat and make life a lot easier. But I did. But I don't want to. I went out of my way to buy the to buy a copy of the disc. Like especially like when it comes to like Pro Skater 4, I bought the game on disc because I could, because it existed and it shouldn't have. Like that's why I bought it. Like there's also I mean I'm gonna also try to buy a copy of Pro Skater 3 on disc, like on PS1. I have them. I have what? I have Pro Skater on. I have Pro Skater 3 and 4. I think I have 4 copies of Pro Skater 4. Give me a second. 1, 2. Yeah, I have 3 copies of Pro Skater 4. I have 1 on PS1, PS2, and GameCube. I only have 1 copy of Pro Skater 3, which is also on PS2. God fucking Lord, that game's hard. Like Pro Skater 3 isn't that. Pro Skater 3 isn't nearly as difficult as Pro Skater 4, but Pro Skater 4 is unfucking giving. Like it's really, really. Midnight, like you are not likable. Oh, whoa, that's a thing you can do. Ugh, come on. I am that one guy who just can't play with Midnight. But yeah, like I wouldn't necessarily call a collection if it's just the shit you had. Or more importantly, so I was in a Facebook group and they were talking about the things you collect or what old things you collect. The person who posted it went out of their way to be like, was asking the question, was like, yo, I remember like I forgot what they said they collected. It was something from McDonald's. Like it was like it's some Happy Meal toy from McDonald's, and it was like, but the thing he said was, his sister worked at McDonald's, so basically she brought them home, and like me and somebody else was like, so you didn't collect them as much as you did just had somebody give them to you, which I'm not saying that's it's cool if you got it, you got it. Like if you kept it, took care of it. That's even better, but to say I collected this thing when all you had to do was be like, hey, will you get this for me? And they give you the thing. It's not collecting. And like the same goes for like toys. I don't necessarily say I collect toys because I just buy toys I like. And I don't know if you would consider that collecting. I do feel like if you buy stuff, a collection is a collection, yeah. It's a gathering of all your shit. But, like, to say I go out of my way to collect this thing, like, I kind of don't. Like I said, the only thing I go out of my way to, like add into my collection of things I don't need, because that's basically what all of it is a collection of shit I do not need, is CDs. Like, the one thing that people still don't, like, people don't understand, like, why I buy, and it's like, well, CDs are, it's more than just the fact that I want the music. It's like this music, this form of the music it's mine forever as long as I take care of it. Like, whereas like digital services only last for so long, and digital devices, only last for so long because memory cards eventually fail or corrupt. Phones eventually, aren't usable anymore. I am the saltiest salmon. So yeah, I still collect CDs, but I'm also intending to start a. Oh, God. Well, that would have been nice. Oh Lord. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Whew. Jeez. This might be one of the things about Meta Knight people don't like. Is like the fact that he just seems to not want to die. Oops, sorry. Ooh. Oh, fuck, my thumb hurts already. The GameCube controller is not designed for it. Oh. There you go. That's about right. That's about right. The higher your damage, the longer it takes to get out of it. There we go. No. Stop. Okay, now I'm gonna get killed. There it is. Nah. Oh. I guess I want to go through this door. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay. Well, that was cute. Oh, fuck. But yeah, cassette tapes. Because I'm that level of old. Oh, that's that thing making that noise. That's very upsetting. I do not care for that. Oh, man, I didn't know what that was. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. That was very upsetting. No. No. Give me that. All right, finally. Fuck. Like I want to build a collection of one music for sure. Like, but I do want to build a collection of like really odd CDs, like albums that no one would think to add to their musical collection, or more specifically, like, cause singles and like maxi CDs, like 3-inch CDs, like stuff like that to me is like really cool. And but the problem with that shit is like the people who are selling it, people who found it online and was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell this if you want it. Like they want your firstborn child for it. like, like, like a couple of $100. It was fucking was it the Michael Jackson Bad 25 collector's edition that comes with like I don't know, probably like a part of Neverland Ranch or some shit, like the deed to the fucking ranch. But like when it came out, it was like a hot ticket item, but it wasn't like crazy expensive. Like the only thing I gave a damn about in the show ass back over here. Only thing I gave a damn about in the package was the hit the earbuds. Now I've bought novelty earbuds before. Like Tech Nine had these skullable earbuds and they were like metal. Like the side they had like the each earbud was this metal skull that had T9 on the forehead. Really dope. I still have them. They just don't work anymore. Like that's kind of the the downside to buying novelty stuff like that. It's like once it's broken, it's like you kind of came all the way out of pocket to buy this thing that really was just for the aesthetic. And some you might say, like, well, if you're gonna buy it as a collectible, why would you use it? Well, the answer is because there's still a pair of headphones. Like, yeah, but the fucking collection came with like a shirt, a bunch of old I guess reprints of concert tickets and stuff like that. Whatever the fuck. But like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like $1,300 or $1,500 that they wanted for the entire box, and it was a lot of stuff in the box, and it's the stuff you're buying because you can get the deluxe version of the 3 CD set for like $20. It's not that expensive. It's the shit in the box: the shirt, the headphones, like the booklet, the art book, all that bullshit. Yeah. This is the part of the episode where I go, where the episode ends for one, but this is the part of the episode where I'm like, so what do you collect? Like, is there anything that you actively go out of your way to collect? Like, you save up money to get it, and like, even if you like, maybe you only display it, like, or do you only buy things that you will get some use out of? Like, whether it be toys, CDs, electronics, stuff like that. One thing I don't really collect is pop figures. I know those are like some of the most like hot ticket collectibles, but I personally don't really find the appeal in them. Short of the ones that are, I like the ones that are things I like. You know what I mean? Like I haven't bought any of the pop figures I have. Every single one I have, somebody gave me. My Akuma, my Rita Repulsa, my Prince, and my Kratos and Atreus. I didn't buy those, but people gave them to me, and it's like I like them by all means, but like I wouldn't buy a Charizard pop final because it just Charizard's character design doesn't lend to something that kind of goofy looking. Whereas like a caricature of a video game character or a celebrity is a different story. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. If you like what you saw here today, go ahead and go ahead and hit the like button if you didn't like it. Leave a comment to say why you didn't like it, what I can do to improve. If you super like what you saw today, you can hit the subscribe button, and after you hit the subscribe button, you can hit the bell icon to be notified every time I publish a new video. Videos come out a lot. Like, I purge content. Like, I'm just throwing content out there, like, on a regular basis. Well, at least 5 days a week. I'm just shitting content all over YouTube. Like, some people are like, yeah, I put up a video a day. It's like, yeah, well, I put up like 5 or 6. So, and a lot of it's just backlog, so it's not like, so I'm not like, oh, I'm working really hard. No, a lot of it's really just old footage that I don't want to, take forever to put out there. But yeah, until next time, guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. Oh, take care of yourselves. But I'm out of here. Peace.